representatives for Ames High School in academics, citizenship, and activities. We wish them much success in their future endeavors. We also would like to honor their parents for their support for their sons and for Ames High basketball. Now, let's introduce the seniors of 1997 and their parents. Ben Brown, son of Marge Brown. DJ Brown, son of Leroy and Kathy Brown. DJ Burdup, son of Danny and Jenny Burdup. Jamie Burrow, son of Jim Burrow and Carol Crawford. Jake Hansen, son of Mark and Lori Hansen. David Jones, son of Joyce Jones. Matt Shimkus, son of Ron and Mary Ann Shimkus. And Scott Stevemer, son of Emmett and Mary Stevemer. Now, please join me in applauding our fine senior players and their parents.
And it goes back to what Ames has had to do is be deliberate with their offense and work the ball quite a bit throughout the season. And when they do that, they've been successful even against taller teams here tonight. So, yep, Hartwig steps in against Shimkus, and the tap is controlled back to Woodley. And he loses it now, gets it, slaps it away, and Ben Schultz comes up with it. Over on the left side, Josh Wilson. Wilson across the top to Schultz, over to Woodley. Woodley inside. Turnaround jumper is up and off. No good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to go out of bounds to Valley. The miss left the ball away from Shelton down there, and Valley will inbound on their own bucket. Long outlet pass comes all the way out to Josh Wilson at the jump circle. He's guarded out there by Luke Deardorff, and the man by Ames. He dribbles in, gets in, and right into Shimkus and makes the bucket. Nothing called. The Shimkus fell away, but Valley's up 2-0 here with 30 seconds gone in the first quarter. Shimkus at the free throw line, hands off to Stevenmer. Down the lane, puts it up. Rattles out, no good. Rebound comes off to Shimkus. Turnaround, has a block, and Woodley comes away with it. Woodley will bring it up. Yep, good size. They have a pretty good base to choose from kids, athletes or students, whatever it may be. Over on the right side, and
Injury timeout.
An injury timeout called as Josh Wilson. And Seeley comes in and then gives him even a little more size, as Wilson was 6 foot, now Seeley's 6'2". He's out the top with Woodley. Woodley calling the play, almost loses the handle, bounce passes it over to Shelton. Out to Seeley, looking for Hartwig underneath, and 3 seconds called in the lane. Yep. 3 seconds called underneath on Hartwig, and the Cyclones get the ball back in the early going at Ames High. Hansen will bring it up, guarded by Woodley. Crosses the half line. Woodley's on him tight, gets it over to Shimkus. To Stevenmer, left wing. Gets it into Hansen. This is off to Shimkus, underneath, up and good. Nice move inside. He got Casey Shelton on his back hip and got the pass in there and put it up for the layup. It's 2-2. Schultz out there, gets it off to Woodley. He dribbles down against Hansen, stops, now kicks it back outside. Seeley walks, loses the handle. Deardorff breaks away and is fouled by Seeley. Seeley kind of in a tough position. He's sitting on the bench there early, and all of a sudden he's got to come in when the game just gets started. No, that's something that sometimes you're not as mentally prepared as you should be. Now Hansen loses the ball, slapped away from behind by Woodley, and he comes up with it the other way. Tries to get it inside, slapped away, picked off there by Deardorff, and now they get the Stevenman over to Hansen. Looks like it's going to be very tight and rough inside and outside Bball. Burrow around the horn to Hansen, looks into Shimkus. He's fighting hand-to-hand combat in there against Shelton. Now Shimkus comes up, bounce pass to Burrow. He'll dribble in, puts up at the free throw line. Jumper, good by Burrow. Shoots it over the 6'5" Justin Hartwig, and it's a 4-2 lead for the little Cyclones. Woodley brings it up, looks for a screen on the right side from Seeley. Dribbles down the baseline, throws it up. Burrow blocks it. Now it's put back up and good on the running one-handed push by Hartwig on the fight. Josh Wilson comes back into the ball game, replacing Seeley. Currently has his injury taken care of. Hansen down the free throw line, kicks it back to Shimkus. Over the left side to Stevenmer, dribbles in, stops, back to Hansen. Top of the key, guarded by Woodley. Dribbles to the left, spins around. Woodley tries to come in from behind. Now Hansen puts up the jumper, good! Nothing but net from the free throw line elbow on the left side, 6'4" Ames. Wilson on the left wing, guarded by Hansen. Dribbles over, gets it off to Schultz. Schultz back to Wilson. Inside, down low on the block. Seeley going against Shimkus. He'll kick it back out to Wilson. Down the baseline. Inside. Now they kick it back to Woodley for three. It's good. Hartwig kicked it back outside to Woodley, and it's a 7-6 Valley lead with 4:37 to go in the first quarter. Jake Hansen. Woodley's 3 years ago. Outstanding athlete. To Hansen, over the right side to Deardorff, looking for Burrow in there. Now back to Shimkus, he hands off to Deardorff, tries to screen off Wilson. Now Shimkus down the lane, fakes, puts it up and has a block from behind, puts it up on the other side, stuck with it. And Shimkus follows its 8-7 Ames, 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Wilson on the left wing. Looking for a Hartwig cutting through there, gets it to Shelton. Slapped away by Stevenmer, right into the bench here. Scott Stevenmer. knocks it out of bounds and go back to Valley. Lawler will come into the ball game. Shelton inbounds the ball into the backcourt to Wilson. He'll come up. Hansen will pick him up in the jump circle. Dribbles in between the legs. Now down the lane, kicks it outside. Shelton puts up the jumper, and it's good. The big guy can hit from outside, too. And it's a 9-8 Valley lead with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Hansen inside to Shimkus. Puts it up. It's short. Rebound slapped out of there, but Deerdorf comes up, knocks it blocked. Now Hansen comes up, gets a block from behind by Woodley. He steals it away. Rough and tumble ball game in the early going. Kicks it outside. Shot is up and good by Ben Schultz. 11-8 lead, a 3-point lead, the biggest of the ball game by either team right now. And a little Cyclones have it back. 3:11 to go in the first period. Hansen dribbles down, stops, loses the handle, and gets the foul called on Woodley. As long as they don't pick up any fouls on their big guys right away, they'll be all right. And that free throw rattles out, no good. Ames looking for the season sweep over the Tigers. Second free throw is up, bounces off, no good. Rebound comes off to Hartwig. Gets it out to Woodley. Woodley quickly brings it over. Down the right baseline. Schultz knocked away. Stevenson can't come up with a dough. Woodley gets the loose ball inside, throws it away. 11-8. Well, the Cyclones get it back now with 2:51 and counting in the first quarter. Hansen gets a screen from Burrows, dribbles down the left baseline, puts up a runner, off short. Rebound comes off to Linderbaum for Valley. He gets it to Woodley. Across the court they go to Wilson, and he walked with it. And now they put in Austin Johnson to try to get their starters a little bit of a breather here as Hansen brings it across. Woodley guarding him over to Stevenson. Double team immediately and has it slapped away, stolen by Woodley. He dribbles down one-on-one against Hansen, fouled and makes the bucket. Stripped the ball and went the other way with it. Try to make it a 6-point lead, which would be the biggest of the game for Valley. He does. He's going, looks like he's going sockless tonight. Down to Deerdorf, left wing, he puts up the jumper, good! Luke Deerdorf got alone down the left sideline, caught it there and dribbled in along the baseline and made the jumper, and now it's a 4-point lead for Valley coming up on 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Woodley out front, guarded by Deerdorf. Dribbles down the middle, stops, puts it up, and it's good. Yep, just inside the free throw line, a jumper. Now Hansen brings it up. Gets it over to Lawler. Down deep to Deerdorf. Dribbles in, fakes, puts up the shot, and it's off. No good. Rebound Burrow. Puts it up as a block, and they're all over him, and now he saves it back in, and Linderbaum comes up with it. Seavermer tried to save it, but Linderbaum came out with a pile with it. 16-10 Valley. Minute and a half to play in the first. Woodley dribbles in, stops, out to Wilson. He puts up the jumper, way short, misses everything. It goes off of Burrow. Schultz and Woodley goes out of the ball game also, and Seeley is back in there. Valley will inbound under their own bucket, leading by 6, 16-10 with a minute 20 to play in the first. Pass comes in to Johnson. Now hits it off to Wilson, dribbles in, misses a layup. Lawler with the rebound, has it stolen from behind by Wilson, shoots it over Burrow, and the foul is called on Burrow. Minute on 14:30, KSI. Hi, welcome back to Ames High School. Dardanius and Chuck Ocker. It's 18-10. Valley leading Ames with 1:11 to go, and Josh Wilson will try to complete a 3-point play here. And it's up and good. And Denny Coleman calling a timeout, wanting to get his guys settled down a little bit. Long outlet pass is going to go out of bounds. On the pressure. Valley's turned it up a notch, and I know Denny was talking about Valley's game really isn't a quick ball game, but they've done it here tonight. And Wilson dribbles in, puts up the jumper. Now they've built the lead to 11. A long outlet pass to Stevermer. He puts up the shot as a block, and it's taken by Wilson. The other way, that one almost hit the ceiling. Pass down low, and a foul is going to be called on Burrow inside. Go in the first period. Ames down now 21-10. Third team foul on Ames. Wilson will inbound. Gets it in there underneath. Turnaround jumper off. No good. Rebound to Valley. Seeley puts it up. No good. Slapped around. It's going to go out of bounds to Valley. But it goes out of bounds to Valley. Comer inbound it. Gets it out to Wilson. Left wing, three-point range. Around the top to Seeley. Over to Comer. Back to Wilson. 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Valley will probably play for one. Seeley and Wilson out there. Now Hansen comes out to meet Seeley. 20 seconds. Slapped away by Stevermer, and he can't make it down the right sideline. Ran out of room there. But good defense and knocks it out of bounds with 17 seconds to play. And they get it in the backcourt to Wilson. They bring it up with 12 seconds. He hasn't crossed the half line yet. Now he does with 10 seconds to play. Dribbles down the lane, puts up the running shot off. No good. It's under the rim. And Stevermer tries to save it off of Valley, but he can't. 1:10 with 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Valley inbounding on their own bucket. Pass comes out long. 3. Slapped away by Stevermer. 2-1. He puts up the shot at the buzzer. It's just short. Just short at the buzzer. 21-10. At the end of one, back to the second period. 14:30 KSI back at Ames High School. Little Cyclones get the ball to start the second quarter, trailing by 11, 21-10 to Valley. Scott Stevermer over to Deerdorf. Back to Shimkus. Three-point range, top of the key, hands off to Deerdorf. Over to Stevermer. Off to Hansen. Looks into Shimkus, not there. Back over to Stevermer, left wing, top to Lawler. Over to Hansen. Looks for Shimkus, cutting, not there. Stevermer dribbles down the lane, puts up the runner. Off, no good. Rebound comes off to Valley. Josh Comer. He'll get it off to Woodley, who's back in the ball game for Valley. Over to Comer, right wing. Gets it out to Seeley. Around the horn. Now back to Woodley on the left wing. Guarded by Deerdorf. He dribbles across the top in the middle of the lane and puts it on up. Dishes it off. Shot is up by Hartwig. No good. Gets his rebound. Puts it back. No good. Rebound comes off to Valley again. Puts it back up and a foul is called. The boards here. Tough to everybody in the 6'5" ball game. And it sends Josh Comer back to the free throw line. Try to make it a 14-point lead. Through, yep. 7:05 to go in the first half. Those Cyclones have gone a long time without scoring. Over to Shimkus. Looks inside the burrow. Not there. He's guarded closely by Hartwig. Kicks it back out to Stevermer. He's not getting much penetration at all. In the burrow. Over to Stevermer. Right wing. Bounce pass out to Hansen. Woodley's all over him. Now over to Deerdorf to Shimkus. Down to Hansen for 3. Off, no good. Stevermer fighting for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Lucky he didn't get the foul there as Comer comes away with it. Yep. They're letting him play here tonight. Bounce pass inside. Hartwig. Turnaround jumper is good off the glass. 26-10 here, and Ames wants another timeout. 26-10, they trail with 6:16 to go in the first half. KSI back at Ames High School. Little Cyclones take a timeout, and Hansen loses a handle on it, and then a foul is going to be called. Yep. Lost it at the free throw line, and did they call that on Hartwig? Or it would be Comer. Right? Or 54? Hartwig. Okay, it was Hartwig. Under the basket to Stevermer, but Hartwig's all over him, and then a push is called, and Hartwig picks up a quick 2, yeah. Yeah. Only trouble is they've got Austin Johnson over there on the bench. He's 6'5", so, and he's coming there on the bench. And Hansen gets it into Burrow, and he's up there and puts it up, almost blocked, and he puts it back up. And Austin's all over the bucket, nothing called. Now there's a pile up. Burrow's on top fighting in there, and now they pull him away. They're laughing about it. Josh Comer. The jump ball they call. Woodley over on the right side with it to Ben Schultz. Back to top they go to Shelton. Shelton hands it off to Woodley. He follows Shelton right down the lane, and then Woodley takes the foul. That was a pretty good running screen, though. They give the ball to Woodley, and Shelton's cutting down the lane, and Woodley just snuck right in behind him. And he was okay until he tried to pass it inside and got stolen. But it's like a pulling dart. Yeah, it did. 26-10 here. Little Cyclones are going to try to get back on the board. And slapped away, and the other way with it comes Johnson. He goes in and puts it up and gets fouled by Hansen. One of those things where Valley is really feeling, you know, everything they try, every shot they do is working in for Ames. Yeah, just a little bit here. Johnson for the free throw. And he banks it in. Banks it hard off the glass in the bucket. Oh. When it's going, and that one's thrown away over the head of Shimkus. Part of that is your senior, your last game, and you're trying so hard you want to do something here. And you got to get that adrenaline stopped a little bit. Woodley dribbles it in, gets a screen there out front from Shelton. Now puts up the jumper. It's off, no good. Rebound by Johnson, puts it back, no good. And he tries to save it, but it's going to go out of bounds to him. The Cyclones win by it, trailing by 19, 29-10, 5:17 to go in the first half. Into Stevenmer, off to McCarley, across the half line. Dribbles down against Johnson and decides a good move to pull it back out of there. Deerdorf over to Stevenmer, fakes the three, dribbles in, puts it up, running jumper off, no good, and it's slapped out of bounds to Valley. Have they scored yet in this quarter? No. Ames have not scored yet here in the second quarter. Wilson dribbles in, puts it up over Stevenmer, air ball. Lawler gets the rebound. Now we'll get it off to McCarley. And the Little Cyclones try to work the offense. Stevenmer, right wing, across the top of Deerdorf. Dribbles down against Wilson. Stops, puts it up. Good! And he's fouled. The push and the bucket goes. Yep. Joshua.
Valley using 9 players. They're 4 players off the bench.
That one's off. No good. And Deerdorf fights for it, but Wilson comes up with the rebound. Bounce pass to Johnson. He goes up and jams it. Jams it over Stevenmer. 31-12. Deerdorf comes over, out to McCarley. Over to Deerdorf. Looks for Shimkus. He's pushing in there, fighting. Now gets it to Lawler. Jumper is off, no good. Rebound comes off to Wilson. Wilson dribbles across the half, pulls it up. Over on the left wing. Now they kick it back out to Linderbaum. Linderbaum inside to Johnson. Turnaround jumper is off and rattles in. 33-12 Valley. 3:46 to go in the first half. Deerdorf breaks it underneath to Shimkus, wide open for the layup. 33-14. And that's the way to break the pressure, but we haven't done it enough yet. Wilson dribbles over, guarded by McCauley. Gets it off the top. And Schultz. Schultz over to Wilson. Tries to throw it into Linderbaum. Loses the handle, but comes up with it now. On the baseline, inside to Johnson. Puts up the jump with the elbow. Rattles in and good. He's getting that good rattle off the rim. Outlet to Deerdorf. Gets it to McCauley. Dribbles down against Johnson. Bounce passes across the lane, and it's out of bounds. 35-14, a 21-point lead for. We got Jake Hansen, Luke Deerdorf, Jamie Burrow, Matt Shimkus, and Scott Stevenmer, the starters back in the ballgame for Ames. Linderbaum off the top. Now dribbling in and losing the handle was Palmer. No, he gets it to Linderbaum, I guess. Now rebound comes off to Shelton. He puts it up no good, and the rebound off to Stevenmer. He gets it behind the back to Hansen. Dribbles up the left side, stops and shoots just inside of 3. It's no good. Rebound to Deerdorf. To Shimkus. Now they'll get it back out to Hansen. Over to Deerdorf, right wing. to Hansen, top of the, or Burrow, excuse me, top of the key over to Hansen. Bounce pass down to Shimkus, puts up the jumper, rattles out, no good. Burrow rebound, puts it back up and good, and he's, no, foul. And that they'd be up 8-5 in the foul category. Burrow puts up the free throw, it's right to the bottom of the net. Ames needs to get on just a little mini run here to cut this down before the start of the second and a half. Stevenmer gets a long rebound, kicks it out to Hansen. Across the top to Shimkus, over to Hansen, left side. Looks in for the cutters, not there. Now dribbles in, stops, and dishes off to Shimkus. Turnaround jumper is good, and a foul is called. A push is going to go against, I think that's going to go against Hartwig. That's going to be number 3 on him. Yeah, it was on the rebound. 2:03 to go. Burrow puts up the free throw. Misses. No, it ain't. It's on the rim. About to say he missed it, but it hung right on the rim and then dropped in. Called him over the scorer's table. John Slutton over there scoring is trying to get him straightened out, but you're saying because it's going to help him if he does. He's going back. Well, Josh Wilson said to him, I don't understand this either, but yeah, so they're going to give him another free throw. So, now they're giving Shimkus. Now they're going to give Shimkus a free throw. No, well, they didn't, did they? They took the point off and they're going. Sorry, Jamie. Jamie gets out of the game and they take the point off and Shimkus comes to the line to shoot one.
And he made it.
Okay, and he made it. Oh, man. Well, that isn't what they called, but what they ended up doing, they were bound and determined just to give Ames one free throw, and they did. 35-18, under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Shelton over to Linderbaum, down low to Schultz. Looking for Wilson posting up in there. Now he throws it across to Comer. Comer back to inside. The shot up no good. Rebound comes off the Lawler off the net by Schultz. Over to Deerdorf, left wing, tries to throw it inside. Linderbaum knocks it away. Ames had a good chance there to cut it down a little bit, but again threw it away. Wilson over to Linderbaum. Now back over to Schultz, inside of Linderbaum. Turnaround jumper is off no good and slapped out of there, and Wilson comes up with a loose ball. And they'll reset it. Schultz with it. Over to Comer. Comer dribbles in and the foul is called on Hansen. No. The girl's still over there saying I shouldn't have an extra point. I made it. 35-18. Pass comes into Wilson. McCarley's guarding him in the ball game now. Replacing Hansen. Wilson dribbles left side. Under a minute to play. Schultz out at the top. Over to Comer, stolen away by Deerdorf. Goes down one-on-one, fakes, puts it up. Oh, and he misses the layup, but McCarty comes away with it. And now Little Cyclones will pull it out and try to work for a shot. McCarty guarded closely by Wilson. He's up to Sizer, gets it to Stevenmer. He dribbles over the left side down the baseline. Behind the back, brings it back out to Deerdorf. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Ames trailing 35-18. McCarty stops, bounce passes to Lawler, turn around, kicks it back out to Stevenmer. 20 seconds. Left side, dribbles baseline, and he gets fouled. Schultz. I thought for a minute he made it. Little Cyclones. First free throw is away and off no good. Second free throw is up and in. 35-19. 17 seconds to play. They get it to Comer. He gets it back to Wilson. He's guarded by Deerdorf. Crosses the half line with 9 seconds to play in the first half. Dribbles in, stops, passes underneath, stolen by Shimkus. 3, 2, 1, and he can't get off the shot at the buzzer. Little Cyclones will trail by 16, 35-19. At the half. We'll take it.
Jake Bills, Alan Kurtz, Andrew Jensen, Laura Heidemann, Jeff Beesberg, Stephen Townsend, Steve Block, Emily Watts, Stephen Peterson, Megan Darbyshire, Jonathan Melton, Trombone section, Mark Gardner, Ryan Beeman, Jacob Rose, Ann Shelley, Eric Crawford, telephone section, Megan Stevenson, Marie Nelson, Rachel Strong, Aaron Ritz, Abby Hay, Nathan Moss, Beth Fishermans, Ryan Marquardt, shifting the west end of the floor, Nick Gross, Adam Gordon, Ben Stover, Erica Crater, Josh O'Hare, Joel Minion. In our saxophone section, Steve Gartz, Jason Lippert, Eileen Heidemann, Ryan Kelly, Jason Clark, Joe Stansbury, Darcy White, Josh Prince, Tom Allen, Catherine Holding, John Minion. In our flute section, Rachel Chaco, Rebecca Glatz, Beth Baroni, Emily Olson. In our clarinet section, Rachel Abbott, Patricia Lustrack, Gail Chinar, Grace Aiken. Are there any omissions on any of you ready to record? If not, we move to the balcony where we have on drum set, Ethan Dunham. On drum set, Matt Nelson. Your 1996-97 inside packet.
KSI to start the second half, and there's a lob inside. It doesn't go, but then a foul is called on Jamie Burrow. And the same starters starting the second half here for Little Cyclones, and looks like the same for Valley too. Woodley dribbles in, dishes off, but can't handle it inside Hartwig, and Hansen gets it to Shimkus with a layout. Good look by Hansen as he took the defender on him and then bounced shots it to Shimkus and went up for the layup. It's 35-21. Hartwig out deep with it, three-point range. Across he goes to Shelton. To Wilson, that's where you want those two big guys out deep with it. Over to Woodley, left wing, working against Hansen. Dribbles across the top now down the lane, kicks it out. Stolen by Stevermer, behind the back. Just Stevermer goes for the layup and rolls off. Oh no! Layup rolled out of there. Just rolled off the rim for Stevermer. Bad break. As Ames could have cut that lead down to 12 and worked at getting it below 10, but now Valley has it back. Woodley dribbles in, stops, gets it to Hartwig. He bowls over Burrow, nothing called, and now he goes right over the top of Burrow and makes the bucket. He was looking for the foul, but the official said no blood, no foul, I guess. And Ames comes the other way with it. Shimkus over to Deerdorf. Left wing, looks for Stevermer, cutting through, now back to top to Hansen. Over on the right side with it. And the shot is up by Burrow. I think it was blocked partially there. And it comes off to Woodley. Woodley stops, dribbles across the top, now gets it over to Shelton. Shelton to Hartwig. The big guy now gets it off, and the shot is up and good by Ben Schultz. So back to yes, back to an 18-point lead, and Ames almost lost it, throwing it inbound there. 39-21, and the ball slapped out of the hands of Deerdorf. He tries to save it and didn't. Lawler's going to come in for Burrow. 3 fouls. They're going to make sure that they don't let Ames come back like they did in the last game and beat them. Schultz gets it around the horn over the left side to Wilson. Back inside to Hartwig. Kicks it out to Wilson. Dribbles over. Gets it to Woodley. Dribbles down the lane. Kicks it underneath. Nice no-look pass to Casey Shelton. 20-point lead for Valley. Bounce pass down to Shimkus. Turnaround fake. Puts it up as a block. Wilson comes away with it. Could possibly have been. 5:20 to go in the third. Ames down by 20. Wilson dishes off to Hartwig, and the foul is called on Lawler, and the bucket is good. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back after this one. 30 KSI back at Ames High School. Shelton will shoot, and he hits it. And Denny Coleman talking to the officials in the break, saying where was the foul on the other end and what was going on. Wasn't very happy with it. Now pressure by Valley. And Deerdorf finally gets it across to Hansen and stop, put up the jumper. Good! Rips the net right over and it hangs up on the top of the rim, and Shelton will pull it down. 5:01 to go in the third, and it's a 44-23 lead for Valley. Woodley crosses the half line, gets it to Shelton. Looks to Schultz, and he puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Shimkus. Hansen looks for Stevermer down the floor, but he's guarded there. Now he gets it over to Stevermer, left wing. Over to Shimkus to Hansen. Lob into Lawler, fakes, puts up the reverse, no good, and gets the rebound. He's tied up by Shelton, and the jump ball is going to go to Ames.
Goes to Ames.
Trailing 44-23. There's a good pass into Shimkus. He puts up the wide open layup, and Hartwig looks to Shelton and says, I thought you had him. No, you had him. 19-point lead for Valley. Hartwig out high over to Schultz. Over to Wilson, right wing. Guarded by Deerdorf. Now dribbles it out. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Hartwig. Down on the baseline, right side. Passes out the top to Wilson again, over to Woodley, left wing. Lobs it in to Shelton. Turn around, jumper is good. Shelton. Hansen over to Lawler, has a stolen away by Hartwig, gets it to Woodley. He goes in for the easy layup. 48-25. And Hansen comes down, bounce passes into Shimkus. Turnaround jumper is fouled by Hartwig. Austin Johnson will come in to replace Hartwig. Size, but he can get off the floor a little more, I think. Shimkus to the free throw line. puts it up, and it's good. 48-26. Second free throw.
14 points.
Make it 15. Burrow will come back in, and Woodley will bring it down. Gets it over to Schulte. He gets it off to Sheldon. Back to Woodley. Inside pass to Schulte, and it goes off of him out of bounds. I thought Ames touched that, didn't you? But Ames gets it back. Hanson calls the play. Gives it to Lawler. Turns around, fakes, bounces inside to Burrow. He puts it up and gets fouled by Johnson. Can get to the free throw line and score. Maybe they could chip this. Burrow steps to the line. Push shot is good. 48-28. Try to cut it below 20 here. 3:17 to go in the third. Second shot bounces high, and the rebound comes off to Johnson. He tears it down. Gets it off to Woodley. Woodley over the left side to Schulte. Out to Shelton. Back to Woodley. Looks inside, lobs it in there to Schulte. He turns around against Severson, puts it up then over Burrow. 50-28. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Hanson behind the back dribble against Woodley. Dribbles it through, stops, shoots it up. Off, no good. And that's not the off-balance shot they want. Woodley down the lane. Puts it up, no good. High rebound is picked up by Deerdorf. 50-28. The Cyclones trailing. Lawler, top of the key. Turns, looks for somebody. Bounces it out to Severson, over to Hanson. Burrow. Severson, pass into Lawler. Turn around is blocked by Johnson. And he picked it up. Yep, he picked it up over there. That was a Kelvin Cato type block where it left the hand and then he blocked the ball after it left the hand of the shooter. 50-28. Down in the lane is Woodley and passes off and gets called for the charge. Pressure in. Burrow inbound. Gets it into Lawler. Out of McCauley. McCauley dribbles across the half line. And they break the pressure that time. 50-28, under 2 minutes to play in the third. Severson. Right side, dribbles down, stops. Puts up the jumper, no good. Maybe a little body contact there, but nothing called. The officials are letting that incidental contact go. Slapped around, Johnson picks up the loose garbage, no good, and it's slapped out of bounds to Ames. Yep. Hard whack in the arm, and it's not a foul under there.
25 after 9.
Long outlet to Deerdorf. He catches it, kicks it back to Severson. He's trying to save it, and the push is called on Comer. Or is that Wilson? Yeah, it was Wilson. He got a hold of Severson's arm and didn't let him get the ball.
Foul is on Josh Wilson. McCarley will
Cyclones
have the ball.
get it under their own bucket. They set up with 4 on the free throw line and screen in the middle. Bounce pass to Burrow, and a foul is called on the arm by Linderbaum.
Valley's picked up a lot of calls.
Foul is on Jesse Harris.
50-28. Set up in the same formation, but they break out this time. Burrow back in, puts it up, has a block by Linderbaum. And Valley comes away with it. Woodley. Over on the right side to Comer. Back to Woodley. Lobs it in there to Johnson. Turn around against Burrow is short. Rebound comes off. Comer puts it back up and good.
Josh Comer with the basket.
Rebound bucket out to Burrow. Hands it off to Deerdorf, and a foul is called on Johnson. 1:07 to go in the third. For the Cyclones. Get it into McCauley. McCauley dribbles over. Passes the seat to Deerdorf. Excuse me. Into Burrow. Johnson's there. Puts it up over him, and it bounces off no good. They take him enough to get the shot off, but it had the arc a little too high. Woodley down the lane. Gets it out to Linderbaum, and he puts up the jumper from the baseline.
Jesse Harris hits the jumper.
15-footer. Over on the right side to Severson. Now to Lawler. Down low. Turns in against Schulte. Knocks him over. Nothing called. The ball comes out of there. McCarley comes up with it. Again, no harm, no foul. To Deerdorf. Out to Lawler. Over to Charlie, rather. excuse me. Deerdorf puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound comes off the Linderbaum. 15 seconds. Comer with it. Stops. Bounce passes down to Johnson. 9 seconds. Dribbles in against Burrow. Puts up the jumper. High bouncer. Rattles in and good. He must have a good backspin on that. Oh, and Lawler throws against the back of the basket, trying to go deep, and it goes out of bounds to Ballard. Ballard will inbound with 1 second to play. Brown in the ball game for Ames. DJ Brown. And pass comes in. Shot is up at the buzzer. It's no good by Comer. We'll go to the final period. Ames trailing. 14-30 KSI. Deerdorf steals it, goes the other way, puts up the layup, and it's good. Start the fourth quarter here. It's 56-30 over Cyclones.
Where's the push-up?
Valley inbounded. Deerdorf came through and stole the pass. And went coast to coast and put it up. Out to Linderbaum, puts up the shot. It's good, just inside the three-point range. 58-30. 7.5 to play in the ballgame. Over to Burrow, left wing to Stevenberg. Dribbles across, stops. Bounce pass inside to Deerdorf, puts it up, reverse layup. It's off no good. Rebound is off the Valley. Gets it to Seeley, now over to Woodley. Woodley, crossover, now gets it to Comer. Over to Seeley. Comer on the right side of the key. He dribbles in, puts it over Burrow, and offensive foul is called. $58-30.
Foul is on Josh Comer.
Comer picks up his second personal. And Ames will bring it up to under 7 minutes to play in the ball game, trailing 58-30. Over to Hansen. Inside for Brown. Out there. Gets it back around the horn. Back to Hansen. Brown fighting down there with Linderbaum, but can't break free. Deerdorf calls the play now. Gets it to Brown. Free throw line. Hands off to Stevenberg. He dribbles down the lane, puts it up, and has it swatted out of bounds by Shelton. Shimkus will come back in. 6:35 to go. Hansen will trigger the inbound. They set up a four along the free throw lane. Work the screen into Shimkus. Pushed all over the place. And he and Woodley are fighting out of bounds. And then Hansen puts up the shot. Shimkus goes back and puts up the garbage. Yeah. Well, he and Woodley were in a hand fight over here out of bounds, and the official let him go, and then they came back in, and he got the miss and put it back up. 58-32. Linderbaum misses a shot, and Stevenberg tries to come up to rebound, and goes out of bounds off of Schultz. Wilson will come in and replace Woodley. 58-32. Trying to make it disrespectable at this point. Right. Over to Brown. Shimkus, top of the key, left side to Hansen. He'll put up a three. It's off. No good. Rebound comes off to Linderbaum. He hands it off to Wilson. 5:50 to play. Wilson over the right side to Schultz. Back to Wilson. Linderbaum around the horn. Seeley down low. Shelton back to Seeley. Puts up the three. No good. Long rebound, and it's saved back to Stevenberg. Yep. Deerdorf went into the crowd and saved it back to Stevenberg. Hansen dribbles across, stops, shoots, and scores. 11-footer. Behind the free throw line. 58-34. 5:19 to play. Wilson dribbles the left side, gets the screen from Linderbaum. Now finds Schultz, top of the key. Back to Wilson. To Seeley. He dribbles in, stops over to Schultz. Looks for Linderbaum, cutting through, now throws it across to Shelton. Puts up the jumper, it's good off the glass.
Linderbaum hits the assist from Schultz.
9 points so far this half. Played a nice half.
Hansen dribbles right side. sides, gets it to Brown, turns around, kicks it back to Shimkus. 60-34, Ames trailer. Deerdorf to Brown.
Bell basically has to start behind us.
Yep.
They got the two starters that aren't playing coming in right now.
Into Shimkus, puts up a shot, rolls off the rim, and it comes out of there to Schultz. And the push is called against Steverman. Hartwig came back in. Yeah. And they took out Shelton. So they just, all but one starter. Yeah. Woodley dishes it back to Hartwig. He puts it up and gets fouled. Hartwig to the free throw line. Puts it up and completes the three-point play. 63-34. The Cyclones trailing. Hansen gets screened by Shimkus, and that was a push. And he gets caught for moving screen. Ben Brown, DJ Brown, Jake Hansen, Scott Steverman, and Jamie Burrow in the ballgame for the Little Cyclones. Linderbaum to Hartwig, looks underneath, passes over to Schultz, puts up a jumper, it's off no good. And a big fight in there, and Hartwig pulls it out. Passes across to Schultz. Turned around against Steverman, and not called for the walk, he puts it up and good. Put a shoulder into Steverman and also walked, but did not call it. 65-34. Over to Steverman, left wing. He drills across the top, gets the screen from Brown, now down the lane, puts up the running one-hander, it's good. 65-36, 3:24 to play. Philip Bianco is in there now. Gets it over to Wilson. Bounce pass down to Hartwig. I don't know why he's still in there. He missed that one though. Hansen dribbles up, dishes off to Brown. He finally gets it and now throws it away. The winner ball. Philip Bianco over to Schultz. He stops, shoots, and scores.
Schultz hits the jumper.
Schultz is going to come out and they're going to put Jesse Harris in. Austin Johnson will come back in. 67-36, under 3 minutes to play. Charlie brings it up over to Brown. DJ looks now, lobs it into Burrow underneath. He's too far underneath, throws it back out to Steverman. He dribbles in, bounce passes inside, and it's stolen away by Harris. Over to Harris, looks for Johnson in there against Burrow. Around the top they go to Copa Bianco. Pass down to Johnson, turnaround jumper, and off no good. Rebound comes off to Ben Brown. And gets it over to Steverman. Dribbles back out. To McFarland. Steverman. Off the top over to McFarland. Long shot. No good. Rebound comes off to Johnson. And Valley will come the other way with it. Copa Bianco. Under 2 minutes to play. Stolen by Steverman. And he lost the handle on it. Nick Copabianco just got a hand on it to get it off his leg as they came through there. Chris Ochter coming into the ball game along with David Jones. And Jimmy Burrow will go out. And the pass from John was stolen. And I don't have 30 listed in my program, so I don't know who it is. There's a tie-up in there, and a foul is going to be called. I think on Ochter. Yep. Got his name in the scorecard anyway. 16 foul on Little Cyclones. 67-36. And Diane Harden will come in. Comes out long to Langdon, and he puts up a long three. It goes high and almost goes in, but rebound is ripped down by Octor, and he gets called for the travel.
Nice job rebounding.
He did, but in any other game, that might have been a foul against him, but the way it's going tonight, unless there's blood showing, there's nothing called inside. And almost stolen by McCarley over there, but Copabianco has it though and pulls it out. Over to Langdon. To 30, whoever he is. Back to Langdon. Inside, now back out. To Langdon. Shoots a shot, no good, and Jones comes down with a rebound, gets it to McCarley. Set up Octor for the three now. Brown to McCarley. Inside pass to Octor on the block, kicks it back out. Three-pointers away, no good. McCarley tries to rebound his own shot. Slapped away the other way. Langdon comes up, now throws it inside, and Jones knocks it out of bounds. 56 seconds to play. 67-36. Johnson is in. Okay. He's not going to come in yet. Got to get the proper alignment in there so you don't have too many guards or whatever. Alley with it out front, bounce pass to go for Bianco. Gets it over there to shot is up and rebound to Octor. Jesse Harris with a miss. 38 seconds. Carly gets the screen from Jones, dribbles over, goes across to Jones for three. No good. Rebound inside, put back up, and a foul is called. Yep. Murray will go to the free throw line. 67-36. Free throws off short. And the free throw is short again. A rebound comes off to Valley with 20 seconds remaining. Across the half line, dribbles down, and the ball is stolen out of there and a foul is called. Yeah. Is their senior night last time? Nope. Be a relief just to get into the playoff game. We made the first free throw, missed the second. 9 seconds. 6-5. Copabianco puts up the shot and it's good. And that will be the ball game. 69-37. Here's the final here tonight. Valley beats Ames on the season. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back and run down the scoring for this ball game after this. 14-30 against 5.